Today, we're going to make this quick and easy thank you card and this notepad holder. You will need your scoring wheel or stylus if you have a Cricut Maker, or the scoring stylus with the Explore family of machines. I used all Cricut paper and cut on a green mat. If you prefer a blue mat, that is totally fine. For the card, you'll need 3 to 4 pieces of coordinating cardstock. For the thank you, you can either use cardstock and deal with gluing it down, or you could use Cricut sticker cardstock, or like I'm using today, Cricut vinyl. I often use vinyl on cards and scrapbook pages for titles. Take your card base, fold it in half, and give it a good finish. Then you're going to take each of the layers and just glue them down. I usually use liquid glue for something like this. Sometimes when it's very delicate, I'll use spray glue. But you definitely need to take it in a well ventilated place because spray glue can be kind of toxic at times. Line that up. Next layer. See how these are getting a little bit more difficult to get the liquid glue on. These are the times I might go with the spray adhesive. Just need a few dots. What I do like about liquid glue is that it is very forgiving. Okay, now when you get to this point, these will line up exactly on the other ones. You can see a few places where I have a little bit of glue coming out, but that's totally fine because this glue will dry clear. Okay, now this one is a little bit of a challenge to get the glue down. So I'm going to hit all the highlights. Okay, now just line this up right on top. Okay, that looks good. Other thing I like to do is take my Cricut brayer and just brayer them on down. Now, if you want to get rid of some of that glue, just take your little pokey tool. Let's see how it's just coming right up. But it does dry clear, so I'm really not worried about it. I guess I was a little excited about gluing this down. Okay. Now for the thank you, I'm going to show you a little trick that I do to get it on straight. Grab your transfer paper, line it up on the top, brandish it down, oops, pick it up, okay, then you can just line this right up at the top, and then you're going to get it straight. and you have a perfect thank you. I'm going to do next is glue this down onto the offset. At this point, if you want, you can add some foam tape to the back and put it on your card. I've already done that on another one. So then I just pull off the foam tape, put it on my card, and there you go, a quick and easy card. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make the note card. These are all the pieces that you're going to need. First of all, let's put together the just a little note so we don't lose any pieces. Ask me how I know. I seem to always lose the little pieces. Okay. My husband is sometimes amazed how I find the needles in a haystack that are laying around, but I do. I seldom have to recut, but sometimes I look longer than it would take to recut, so I don't know which is better, just to give up or to keep looking. Just as. Lovely. Those all line up just perfectly. There you go. We can put that to the side. Okay, now you're going to take the base of the note card holder. This is what it looks like. You're going to fold down at all the score lines. Take your bone folder and just get really good creases in there so everything lays flat. Okay. Now this is how it's going to go. So first of all, we're going to put down the cardstock, the plain cardstock, and then we'll put the pattern paper on top of it. I oftentimes like to ink my pattern paper. It just gives a little bit more interest. The reason I do it like this is so I can see exactly which side that it goes on. So once I have it like that, I'm going to turn it over. Line it up right in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to put my pattern paper on top of that. I guess with this one it really doesn't matter which way that pattern goes. Sometimes it will make a difference. Okay, and then we're going to put our pattern paper on here. Just line it up right in the middle. There's score lines in the edge. And then our pattern paper. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to put my notepad holder in here. Now you can glue this down if you want. I'm not going to right now, but I probably will end up gluing it down. And our last step is to put on a Velcro dot. But I use, these are called Velcro thin clear fasteners. What I do is I take the bushy side first. And I put it right at the top there. And then I take the clear side, add it on there. Because then when I put it over, it's going to have a good crease like that. Okay, now let's get our just little note, and I'm going to glue this instead of popping it up. You can pop it up if you want, but I think there's enough going on here that it'll be fine, just down like that. There you go. Cute little notepad holder. I hope you enjoyed both of these projects today. Thank you for joining me, and happy crafting!